Hi everyone, welcome to this month's episode of Meet the Team. In today's video, I'd like to introduce you to Carlos Labusta. Welcome to the show, Carlos.
Thanks, Tori.
Glad to have you here. So I want to start out with, what is your role here at DSM?
My role at DSM is a Centralized Services Technician. I'm mainly responsible for maintaining and managing our centralized services, including ConnectWise, Automate, and Avic. I'm responsible for systems update management, as well as the endpoint protection, as well as the monitoring, alerting, and reporting of those services. I do try to automate as much of that process as possible.
Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff that I'm sure that people don't really know that you do, like our clients from a client perspective, but really appreciate. Yeah. So how long have you been at DSM?
I've been at DSM for a little over 2 years now, including my time here as an intern.
Yeah, that's awesome. And where did you go to college?
I went to Florida Polytechnic University, where I got a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering.
Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, so you started here your senior year of college there?
Correct.
That's great. So what would you say the most exciting part of your job is?
So I think the most exciting part of any job is learning something new. It's always been what I aim to get out of anything.
Yeah. Learning something new. So what was your first paying job then? Not internship here, or did you have something else?
So before my internship here, I was a stock clerk at Publix.
Great. Publix is where shopping is a pleasure.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah. When you're not working, what are some of the things that you like to do?
I think most of my free time outside of work right now is mainly kept up with video games and rock climbing.
Yeah. How long have you been rock climbing?
It's probably been a year now. I've only recently got into a more consistent schedule with it.
Yeah. Do you just go to like a rock climbing gym, or do you actually go out into the wild?
I haven't quite made it to the wild yet, but I do go to the gym over in St. Pete.
Oh, okay. Not too far of a drive. How many pets do you have?
I myself have 0 pets.
Family pets?
My family is more on the usual side. They have the usual, 7 dogs, a turtle, some goats, some chickens, pigs, geese, pigeons.
Yeah, typical.
Yeah.
Typical animals.
Stuff
Every home has them.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the pigeons. Probably most people have some pigeons lurking around.
Yeah, everyone raises pigeons.
Oh, fully raises them?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of animals. What one or two of our DSM DNA traits, we have the 7, and I've reminded everybody each video of what they are. What one would you say you identify with?
I think I've lived my entire life going with smarter, not harder. I know everyone's heard that before, but I tend to try to stick to that. And I think this role definitely applies, because the whole purpose is I'm trying to automate all the processes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You mentioned automating, so smarter, not harder, I think definitely applies.
Exactly.
All right, so those are my regular questions. Now I want to move to the fun lightning round questions.
Perfect.
So I want to start with all of you people that like to drive really fast that work here. What is the fastest you've ever traveled in a car that was not on a track?
That would have to be 156 miles per hour.
Oh my gosh, that's too fast.
Nah,
too
not
fast.
fast enough. My car could go faster. I was trying to test that out.
Too fast. What is your go-to lunch meal?
If I had my choice, I'd probably have a poke bowl most of the time. I like sushi. I like Japanese cuisine.
Yeah. Is there a specific? I don't know much about poke bowls. What is in a poke bowl?
Usually like white rice, like sticky rice, like Japanese usually have salmon, tuna, whatever type of meat you want, and the other usual ingredients on sushi. Okay. It's just in a bowl instead of.
Yeah. Awesome. So in the last 10 years, what was your favorite trip that you've taken?
I'd be pretty hard pressed to pick between any of my Jamaican or Dominican Republic trips that I've made, but my family usually goes there. We've slowed down a little bit on that recently, but any of them have been a pretty fun experience.
Yeah, that's really cool. I've not been to either place, but would love to go to both.
I'd recommend them.
Yeah. What is your favorite color?
Pretty typical blue.
You're the third one.
Well.
You are the third person so far to go with blue. Although Ben did have the caveat that only for cars does he like blue, so.
Yeah, he's a little special.
Right, any blue for you.
The cameraman seems to like blue too, so.
Yes. If you could have any other occupation, what would it be?
So I think given that my degree is actually mechanical engineering, it'd probably be somewhere in that field. I'd probably do something with a CAD program like SolidWorks or the likes.
Oh, interesting. So my last question is just, what is one thing you wish for everyone? 2020 has been hard to say the least. So if you want to leave anybody on some parting words.
Well, I mean, we've made it to December, so at this point, just hopefully everyone has a safe and happy holidays.
Yeah, I can get with that. Well, that's it. You've done it. That's
Perfect.
it for this month's episode of Meet the Team. Thank you for being on the show, Carlos.
Thanks for having me.
I'll see you guys next month. Bye.